Thank you for joining us today. I look forward to taking you out of where you're at and taking you on a short tour of our piece of paradise on the beautiful island of St. Lucia. We're going to go ahead and jump right in today with Coconut Bay, starting with Coconut Bay, our premium all-inclusive resort. You can see here Coconut Bay features 9 restaurants, 7 bars, 5 pools, an oceanfront spa, and lots of space for your clients. I think, the thing that people are most concerned about right now is their health and safety. And why Coconut Bay? They say in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. Well, that's true of your vacation as well. And when the tides do turn and your clients are ready to get back to travel, one of the beautiful things about St. Lucia is it's a gorgeous island, small island, not overly populated and not overly commercialized. And Coconut Bay and Serenity are both located on the exotic South Coast. We're a short 5-minute transfer from Hiwanora International Airport. The airport code is UVF. We are not only located close to the airport, but we are also located close to all of the island's top attractions. You can see on this slide our location close to the airport, and you can also see we've highlighted the top attractions on the island, which are on the South Coast. Both of our resorts share 1 mile of private beach. No long airport transfers means that your clients don't lose their day of arrival or their day of departure on a really long airport transfer. So their vacation really starts just moments after they arrive. Also, what's fabulous about our 2 resorts is we are located on one 85-acre plantation with lots of space for social distance. So a really great opportunity for your clients to enjoy. And this video is going to tell you a little bit more about our piece of paradise and what your clients can do in their 7-day stretch. I'm not going to talk through it. I'm just going to let you watch. All right, so that gives you a clear picture of what can keep your clients busy from day 1 to day 7 in a week at Coconut Bay. As I mentioned, we are on an 85-acre coconut plantation, and the neat thing about our resort is the way that it is situated on our 85 acres. Coconut Bay is divided into 2 wings. Our Harmony wing is our adults-only wing, which you can see on the left side of your screen. Our Splash wing is our family-friendly wing with the water park and the kids club, and you can see that on the right side of your screen. We are also St. Lucia's award-winning premium all-inclusive resort, and we like to show the accolades because that tells you a little bit about the recognition that we've received recently, for our award-winning hospitality and for many of our all-inclusive amenities as well. So I'm going to start off with a tour on the right side of the resort, which is our Splash wing, our family-friendly wing that we like to say caters to the young and the young at heart. Our Splash wing is home to the water park, the kids club, the lazy river. We have the island's only resort petting zoo, which is really an animal sanctuary of rescues. The island's only paintball course, and the island's only resort kite surfing facility with equipment and instruction. And kite surfing is seasonal. Splash is our family-friendly wing. Again, it includes the kids club, which is 50,000 square feet. Our kids club has its own splash pad within the confines of the kids club. Again, the petting zoo, a water fountain, playground, and age-divided schedules of activities. And we have 3 separate activity schedules by age for the kids, from toddlers to the younger kids to the tweens and teens. And last summer, we actually launched a teen activity lounge as well, which was really great for the older kids with lots to do and see. Our Splash Wing is divided into 4 room categories. Garden View, Ocean View, Premium Ocean View, and Concierge Premium Ocean View. Splash is also the only wing of the resort where you can request 2-bedroom connecting rooms. They are available through all of the major tour operators by request. So again, Splash is great for families traveling together. We have lots of multi-gen travel where grandparents travel with the kids and the grandkids, and they tend to be the ones that request the 2 bedrooms. And again, those are available by request with all of our major tour operator partners. And now we'll switch to our Harmony Wing. Our Harmony Wing is our adults only wing, located on the left side of that original slide that you saw. Our Harmony Wing features 2 adults only pools, an adults only bar, and an adults only restaurant. Our spa, which is oceanfront, is located on the Harmony Wing. Our wedding center and gazebo is also located on the Harmony Wing. And one thing I'd like to let you know is that we've used this opportunity. As you may know, our resorts are currently closed. We are intending to reopen on August 1. We've used this opportunity during our closure to make some upgrades and improvements. And one of the areas that we did focus on at this particular time was our Harmony Wing. We've put new decking in and new sun tracker beds in our Harmony Wing. That is a popular area. Our Harmony Wing, again, is adults only, so those 2 pools and that adults only bar, you won't find children on that side of the resort. It tends to be the quiet side of the resort with our sun tracker beds. Our Harmony Wing is also home to our oceanfront spa, which is a really great spot for your clients to enjoy with lots of healing organic therapies. We have 8 indoor treatment rooms and 3 oceanfront cabanas. All of the traditional services that you would expect in a spa, in addition to hair and nail services, so the scrubs, the wraps, the facials, the massages, and also waxing and hair and nail services for our wedding clients as well. And one of the things I like to encourage you to encourage your clients to do is visit an exotic island spa, because they can enjoy treatments in our spa that they can't enjoy at home, and I'll elaborate on that for a little bit. St. Lucia is known for its coconut plantations and cocoa plantations and banana plantations. So one of the things we incorporate into our spa is unique organic therapies that they can only find in St. Lucia, like our chocolate scrub, which uses cocoa grown in our very own St. Lucia cocoa plantations. A calabash massage, which uses a calabash, which is from the national tree of St. Lucia. A coconilla massage, which uses shredded coconut and vanilla essential oils and coconut lotion and coconut milk from coconuts on our very own coconut plantation. So a really great opportunity for your clients to enjoy tropical elements in their exotic island spa treatments. And moving on to our Harmony accommodations. So again, Harmony is our adults only wing. They are configured with 1 king or 2 queen beds, and the room categories are divided into Garden View, Ocean View, Premium Ocean View, and Junior Suite. And we do have the ability to add on concierge services to our Premium Ocean View and Junior Suite room categories. Those are our 2 highest room categories in Harmony, and concierge services can be done as an add-on. So if you've got honeymoon clients or anniversary clients, or maybe your winter getaway seniors who are just looking for that extra level of service and attention, we recommend that you add on those concierge services for them. Now, as a part of our premium all-inclusive package at Coconut Bay, your clients will enjoy water sports included as well, non-motorized water sports, so snorkeling, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding. We also have windsurfing and kite surfing, which is available during season. Now, the food and beverage experience at Coconut Bay is really fabulous. There's 9 restaurants spread out throughout the resort, 7 bars. We have an adults-only bar, a swim-up bar, a beachfront bar. We have indoor and outdoor dining venues. We also have private specialty dining venues available. As you can imagine, our dining facilities are located indoor, outdoor, poolside, and oceanside, along with our bars as well, making for a really great, obviously, Caribbean tropical experience. We also have an organic greenhouse on property, so our guests can receive farm-to-table fruits and vegetables, and of course, fresh fish off the boat each day from our local fishermen. Our bars are conveniently located throughout the resort, again, by the pool, by the beach. The bar that I'm showing you right now on the left is our swim up bar, which is located on the splash side of the resort. I show that because it has a really neat configuration. You can see the bar has two sides to it. On the left side is our swim up bar for adults with our adult cocktail menu. On the right side is actually our swim up bar for kids with a kiddie cocktail menu. And that's a really neat experience for a lot of our families traveling together. The kids get to feel special because they can swim up and place their own order for their own cocktails, or mocktails as we should call them for the kids. We also have on the right our Peter John's Caribbean Rum Bar, which has one of the largest selection of rums in the Caribbean and definitely the largest on the island. We also have rum tasting as one of the weekly events on resort, which is really great because it gives our guests the opportunity to taste Chairman's Reserve during the course of their stay, which is one of our local rums. And of course, everyone wants to sample the local rums while they're on vacation. So it's a really great opportunity. And switching gears now, I'm going to move to the romantic side of things on resort with our weddings and our wedding packages. Coconut Bay is an ideal destination wedding resort. We offer multiple wedding packages from free or $7.99 to $89.99 US dollars, which is our Pearl package. We have two gorgeous oceanfront venues. One is our gazebo venue. The venue showing on this slide is our Eternity Beach venue. We also have honeymoon packages and vow renewal packages, and we have received multiple awards for our wedding packages. The British Wedding Awards we won in 17, 18, 19, and we had hoped to win it in 20 as well. And we're really excited about that award because it's voted on by brides, which is a testament to the service that our brides receive with our wedding packages. All of our wedding packages are 100% customizable, and we have complete wedding planning services available, whether we work with the agent and the bride, or just the bride, or the bride and the agent. And something that's really important that you want to find out as you are assisting your clients and working on their destination weddings is ask the resort how many weddings they perform per day. We only perform one big wedding per day, and we do that intentionally. Number one, we want our brides to have our undivided attention, and number two, we want our brides to have her day, her way. So all of our packages are 100% customizable, and something blue is always included. Again, we have two gorgeous oceanfront venues. You can see on this slide to the left is our gazebo venue. To the right is our Eternity Beach Pavilion. They both have oceanfront views. They both have signature shots of the Maria Islands, which our brides and grooms enjoy as a part of their wedding photos. And not only can our venues be used for weddings, but they can also be used for private celebrations and groups. We've got lots of small family groups. Sometimes they're birthday groups, sometimes they're anniversary groups, sometimes they're incentive groups. So we have multiple venues to be used for cocktail receptions and outdoor dinners or wedding receptions. And private celebrations can certainly be arranged at any of our venues, whether it's indoor, outdoor, poolside, or oceanside. That gives you, in a nutshell, a picture of Coconut Bay. So which section of Coconut Bay is best for your clients? Is it our splash wing, which is our family-friendly wing with the kids club and the water park and the lazy river and the zero entry pool and the swim-up bar? Or is it our Harmony wing, which has a 2 adults only pool and the adults only bar and the sun tracker beds and the spa? Or, and this is where I like to tell you to take a deep breath and imagine that you're headed off to that wonderful stretch of paradise. Is it Serenity, which is our brand new luxury suite resort? We opened Serenity in the fall of 2017, and until COVID, it did fantastic. Serenity is a gorgeous brand new luxury suite resort, and I'm going to let this video tell you the story of Serenity. All right, so you can see from that that Serenity is just a gorgeous, indulgent, opulent, luxurious experience. It's 36 suites. They range in size from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet of interior and exterior space. And the rooms are divided into 3 room categories. You can see here that they are super spacious. Again, every suite has its own private plunge pool. Every suite has butler services. Each suite is unique. They all have the plunge pool with the waterfall. They all have his and her wardrobe or his and her closets, depending on the size of the suite. They all have 55-inch flat screen TVs. They all have hammocks. They all have soaking tubs and glass enclosed showers. They are absolutely stunning and opulent spaces. They are ideal for honeymooners. And in the times that we are living in now, they are also ideal for social distance. Serenity Suites have sophisticated decor. The surroundings and the landscaping are absolutely stunning. When guests are staying in Serenity, they do not have to go to the spa. The spa will come to them. We have 24-hour room service, and before COVID even happened, that room service was contactless, and what that means is we've got a unique delivery system for food in our Serenity Suites that the guests don't even have to see the butler when they're delivering food if they choose not to. And the reason we did that long before COVID happened was that because of the design of our suites, with it being 1,200 to 1,900 square feet of interior and exterior space, as you can imagine, couples hanging out on the comfort of their private patio in the comfort of their wonderful plunge pool with waterfall, they might be au natural. And so when we designed Serenity Suites, we designed a unique system for our butlers to deliver food so that guests, if they do happen to be au natural in the comfort of their patio and they want to have their champagne delivered or their wine delivered or their afternoon snacks delivered, or if they want breakfast in bed but they don't want to have to get dressed to greet their butler, we created a food delivery box. And so the butler will simply call his clients to say, Mr. and Mrs. Green, we have delivered your breakfast, or we've delivered your lunch, or we've delivered your cocktails. You can receive them from the box, and the guests never have to get dressed to receive the food. So that's a really neat thing that we did, and it turns out to be even a better system now with COVID being the situation that it is. But the butlers do make for a really fabulous and personalized experience for our Serenity guests, because the butler really does cater to the guests from day of arrival through to day of departure. Each guest does have a personalized wet bar as well, so that means if the husband drinks rum and the wife drinks red wine, the butler caters to that upon arrival. Now, the dining experience in Serenity is really opulent, and guests do have endless options because guests of Serenity can dine in a pool cabana. They can dine outside the Great House, which you see the Great House patio on the left. They can dine inside the Great House, which you see on the right. They can dine in a pool cabana. They can dine in a beach cabana. They can dine in the comfort of their suite. They can dine on the patio of their suite, or they can dine at any of the 8 restaurants at Coconut Bay. So for Serenity guests, from a food and beverage standpoint, their world really is their oyster, and they have an endless array of options for food and dining, and of course cocktails as well. The butler will reserve a pool cabana or a beach cabana at the guest's discretion as they desire whenever they choose to. The beach cabanas can be reserved by half day or full day. The pool cabanas are first come, first serve. So the Serenity experience really is distinct, and it really is individual experiences based on what the guests would like to do. You know, a honeymooner may want to get out and do 1 or 2 day of tours, and the rest of the time be, resort based, where someone celebrating a birthday or anniversary might want to be off property every day. So the butlers really do cater to our guests and provide personalized experiences for the duration of their stay. And with all of the space in the suites and the space on the resort and the pool cabanas and the beach cabanas, of course, Serenity has endless options for social distance, which really makes for a great stay and a private stay. So we've got guests who may choose never to leave their room for the duration of their stay, and then we've got guests who want to be out and about every day. So it really is up to them. And moving on, I'd like to tell you a little bit about, for Coconut Bay, we've got 5 wedding packages, and we felt it was necessary for Serenity to have its own wedding package as well. So we launched our Sapphire wedding package, which is exclusive to Serenity guests. It is our luxury wedding package, and it's really neat. It can be sold as a luxury wedding package, or it could be sold as a vow renewal, or it could even be sold as a proposal celebration. But essentially, it's a private catamaran ride for half a day. If it is a wedding, it'd be a small, intimate wedding, and the couple would take their vows on the catamaran with the pitons as their backdrop, and all of the wonderful things that one would expect to be included for that private wedding. We've had several of these already since we launched the Sapphire wedding package, and a couple have used them as vow renewals, and some have used them for second weddings. So really neat opportunity, gorgeous and wonderful experience, and a beautiful day with the pitons again as their backdrop. Definitely wanted to share this with you. I mentioned that Serenity opened in the fall of 2017, and in our first year of operations, we received several accolades that we were really excited about, and we certainly love to share with you so that you can share them with your clients. Serenity received the USA Today 10 Best Reader's Choice Award in 2018, and we received it again in 2020. Now, that's a really big deal because that's voted on by the reader, by the guest. Also, in our first 8 months of operations, we became the #1 ranked resort of over 50 resorts in St. Lucia on TripAdvisor. And you all know how important TripAdvisor is. A lot of resorts live and die by TripAdvisor reviews. And so for Serenity to become #1 within our first 8 months of operations of all the resorts in St. Lucia is an accolade to the service that your clients receive. It's also an accolade to the wonderful experience that clients had because they were able to go home and write about it, and we certainly appreciate that. We were also recognized by Brad's Magazine and Costco Travel and British Airways for excellence in service, and we really appreciate that. And again, that's a testament to our staff and the great service that they provide for our guests and for your clients. And I want to make you aware of our promotion in Serenity is what we call our Grand Romance Package. So when you send your clients for 7 nights, they receive $1,000 in added value vacation inclusions. And let me clarify that that is not a resort credit like some of the Spanish resorts are known for doing. This is legitimately $1,000 in vacation inclusions that your clients will receive with a 7-night stay. So you do want to encourage them to stay for that 1 week. They'll receive an in-suite couples massage, a private island tour, a catamaran sunset cruise, cabana time, a private picnic, and more, all with that 7-night stay. And you can find more details about that on our website. So as I'm coming to the 30-minute marker, this is where we get to do a review, and then I get to give you some information about what the benefits are for you for selling our 2 resorts. So in doing our review, Coconut Bay is ideal, going back to Coconut Bay, for multi-gen family groups and wedding groups because of the way the resort is situated with our Harmony Wing and our Splash Wing. There are lots of amenities and Instagram-worthy island attractions really for every age to enjoy. From 2 to 92, we have had family reunions with every age group, and everyone in the family had a really good time. Again, we are on 85 acres with 5 pools and 1 mile of beach. We've got lots of loungers and lots of tikis spaced for social distancing. And something I want to point out is that when we reopen under phase 1 of the government mandates, we will be operating at 50% or less occupancy. Now, what that means for your clients with us when we're on 85 acres and we're operating at less than 50% or less occupancy is that you will have 2 to 4 guests per acre. Now, talk about social distancing. You can't get any more spread out than that. Our pools are very spread out. Our beach loungers are very spread out. Our tikis are very spread out. And again, we're on 1 mile of beach. And as your clients are coming back to you and looking for spaces that are safe and for resorts that are not wall-to-wall people, you might want to think about us because of our 85 acres. There are lots of other all-inclusive resorts on our island, but even throughout the Caribbean that have more rooms than we do on less acreage than we do. And now's the time where we want to be thinking about the distance. and we want to be thinking about the number of people that are around, and our resort really is ideal for social distancing. We also offer 2 outdoor themed dinners on our pool deck, on our splash pool deck, 2 nights per week. These are big entertainment nights, and we bring the food outside for our guests to enjoy. One night is Caribbean night, one night is country and western night. Also, every child who registered in our Cocoland Kids Club receives a free Cocoa Pack, and that is included. There is no activity fee for that. There is no registration fee for that, and the Cocoa Pack for each child includes a hat, a backpack, a water bottle, and a t-shirt. And that's so when the kids are over enjoying all the amenities of the Kids Club, they can do so with everything that they need in one place. We've got turtle nesting on our beaches from March through November. A lot of our guests really love that time of year. It's a neat thing to watch when the turtles hatch and release. And, you know, some of our guests who've been able to witness that, it really is one of those unforgettable experiences. Kite surfing is a great sport for the adrenaline junkies. It's really easy for teenage girls and teenage boys to learn, and we are one of the best spots in the Caribbean to learn kite surfing. Our kite surfing season is November through August. And of course, we're on an 85-acre coconut plantation, so we make sure we serve coconut water and fresh coconuts every day, and I think that's a unique opportunity for our guests to enjoy, especially in a tropical environment. I bring up this map, and when we get to the question and answer session, I will go back there, but this gives you a picture of how our 2 properties are laid out. Right over the Coconut Bay logo, you will see that gray line. That's the road that comes into the resort from the airport. When you're coming from the airport and you come in onto our property, you'll drive down the road. You'll go to the right to Coconut Bay. You will go to the left to Serenity. And you can see there that all of the amenities for Coconut Bay are close to the ocean or near to the ocean. So really great space, lots of facilities to enjoy for your clients. And doing a quick overview of both of our resorts, because there's some things on here that I did not get time to go over. Again, we're just a short 5-minute drive from Hewanora International Airport. So again, for your vacation, location. Our Harmony Wing is our adults only wing with concierge rooms available, concierge service available as an add-on. Our Splash Wing is our family-friendly wing that does have the connecting rooms available by request, the Kids Club, the water park, the lazy river, the petting zoo. Also, our resort facilities include not only our spa, which is oceanfront, but tennis courts, basketball courts, the paintball course. We have beach and pool volleyball, lots of daily activities and nightly entertainment, and our non-motorized water sports. Our themed dinners on the pool deck. Again, our beach is mile long with 5 pools. And Serenity, you want to remember, has our spacious suites, which are ideal for romance and honeymooners, and the facilities of Serenity really are designed perfectly for social distancing. Other thing you want to remember, whether it's destination weddings or whether it's honeymoons, Serenity guests enjoy all of Coconut Bay amenities, but it does not go vice versa. Also, you are welcome to have yourself or your clients take a look. Both resorts have established what we call our Paradise Protection Protocols, which are available on the COVID page of our website, and that goes over all of the details about how we are working to keep our guests and our staff safe with the new protocols. Now is where we get to the important part, as you are all wondering, I'm sure, and that is, how does Coconut Bay reward our travel agents? So we came up with what we're calling our agent stimulus package. And, you know, this stimulus package is for you. We appreciate your support and your dedication and your resilience and your patience. And so we came out with, during this crisis, a new reward program that's exclusive to you. So for direct bookings for Coconut Bay, agents can earn up to 15% commission. That varies by room category. You can also earn up to a $250 reward. That's on top of the commission. Again, that varies by room category. Agents can also earn free nights, and we also brought back agent rates The agent rates is $99 for the travel agent, $159 for the guest, and that is based on double occupancy. You can also earn one free night with every 7-night booking. So there are lots of opportunities for you to earn commission and bonuses and free nights. And of course, your clients can save up to 65%, with the best rates being in September and October. That's our lowest rates of the year. And traditionally, those are also the lowest airfares of the year. And all you need to do to earn those rewards is register your bookings. If you're from the US, you register your bookings at seabayresortrewards.com. If you're from Canada, you register your bookings at seabayrewards.com. And we've got lots of details about the commissions and the rewards. All of that information is available on our website. Now, how does Serenity reward agents? Well, because Serenity's rates are higher, that is our luxury suite resort, as you can imagine, Serenity's rewards are higher. Now, agents earn 15% commission across the board on direct bookings for Serenity, and you also earn not $250, but up to $500 as a reward per 7-night booking for Serenity bookings. So you can earn $300 for a plunge pool suite, $400 for a premium plunge pool suite, $500 for a grand plunge pool suite. That's a stay of 7 nights or more. Now, these two promotions that I mentioned to you, the up to $250 reward for Coconut Bay and the up to $500 reward for Serenity, yes, you have to register your bookings, and these are available for bookings made by July 31. After July 31, the promotion may be extended or it may change. We're not sure yet, but we want to highly encourage any guests that you have that are looking for that luxury getaway to go ahead and make those bookings. Now, the travel is valid through all of 2021. So this is a really long booking window. We know some of your clients might not be ready to travel this summer. They might be looking ahead to fall or winter of next year. So we put a really long travel window on this promotion for you to give you that flexibility. Good news, aside from our travel agent stimulus bonuses, is that we were notified this week that the American carriers will be returning to St. Lucia in July. I do encourage you, many of you had to reschedule your guests who were planning to travel, in March or June or July. Check the airlines for their revised schedule. American resumes the second week in July. JetBlue resumes around July 16th, I believe, to St. Lucia. Delta resumes around July 9th to St. Lucia. Air Canada is resuming the third week in July. But one thing I do want to encourage you is to check the flight schedules. With the resumption of flights, a lot of the airlines are not resuming immediately with daily service. So some of the carriers are starting off with 5 days a week, and then by August they go to daily. Air Canada is resuming with 1 weekly flight, and then by August it's supposed to go to 2 weekly flights. So check your carriers as to the new schedules, because as a lot of the airlines start to return to the Caribbean, their schedules will change, and you want to make sure you advise your clients of the new flight schedules and the new opportunities. But we're really excited that at least the American carriers for now are planning to return to St. Lucia in July, which is great news for all of us. So I just want to take the time to tell you thank you so much for spending some time with us today to learn about Coconut Bay and Serenity. We greatly appreciate our travel agent partners. We promise to take care of you and your valued clients, and we will continue to support you because our future success depends solely on you and clients returning to you for bookings. And we value our travel advisors. You are instrumental to our business. And so we launched what we call our stimulus just for you. So as a reminder, you can earn up to $250 with a Coconut Bay booking and up to $500 with a Serenity booking of 7 nights or more. And that is all based on registering your bookings in addition to whatever commission you earn, whether you book through your preferred tour operator or whether you book with us directly. This last slide is our contact information, and this Serenity's website, of course, is serenity@coconutbay.com. Coconut Bay's website is seabayresort.com. We've got lots of information on both websites for you. For agent rates, you would email industry services, which is the contact information here. And if you need support or collateral of any kind, you're welcome to email our inside sales. And both resorts have all of the social channels that you would imagine: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. You are welcome to share our photos and videos from Coconut Bay and Serenity on your travel agent social channels, because we know that by sharing our photos and videos, that's the way that you can get your clients interested in our two resorts, and we'd be happy to have you do that. I'm going to go back now to the slide that shows the map, and I will turn this back over to Doug, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you have. But again, we thank you for your time. I thank you for participating today, and I will be happy to answer any questions for you at this time.
Perfect. Thanks, Natalia. That was a wonderful presentation, and your summary was especially comprehensive. You answered some of the questions that we've received, as well as a couple of questions I had. So let's just jump right into the questions here. And they're going to kind of go in order of your presentation. Somebody's
Sure.
asking if the first video that you showed would be available for them to use.
It is on our YouTube channel.
Okay, perfect. And next question is, how many people for a family can you accommodate by getting a 2-bedroom connecting and splash?
So our accommodations per room is a maximum of 4, and the 2-bedroom is a maximum of 6.
Okay, perfect. Great. Another question regarding the adjoining rooms is, when do guests find out if their adjoining room request is honored?
Well, usually you put those requests through to your preferred tour operator, and they will put that through to us, and we usually get back to them within 24 hours. It's usually not a problem to get those confirmed. Just keep in mind, however, that if you're requesting a high family travel period like Christmas, Easter, or summer, that's when they tend to get backed up. But usually they're relatively available. And also, I want to remind you that the 2 bedrooms by request are available from the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor in Splash. They're actually not available on the 4th floor of Splash, which is the highest room category.
Okay, great. And kind of a similar question, they're asking, once those rooms are confirmed, is it guaranteed that the clients will get that adjoining room?
Yes. Yes, they're available by request through the tour operators, but once we confirm it, it is guaranteed.
Okay, perfect. Question regarding your spa. Can the spa treatments be pre-booked?
Unfortunately, not at this time. We highly encourage, especially with COVID now, the spa has new protocols, so we will have operational guidelines, and they need to be booked upon arrival.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense. Question regarding the swim-up bar, which was beautiful. I love the idea of kids on one side and adults on the other. Will the swim-up bar be available when the resort reopens?
Yes.
Okay, great. Same question again. Your wedding packages, are they commissionable?
Yes, our wedding packages are commissionable 10%.
Okay. Regarding the cabanas, is there an additional charge for those?
The Serenity Beach cabanas are included for Serenity guests staying 7 nights or longer. If they are staying less than 7 nights, there is a nominal fee for half day or full day.
Perfect. Okay, a few questions you have answered. A question we discussed earlier. What are the COVID-19 requirements for guests traveling from the USA?
That's a really great question. And St. Lucia opened its borders in June. However, the flights did not return in June. We were notified this week that the U.S. carriers will be returning in July. So, to be honest, my answer to that question is we're not sure yet, because the protocols that they put out in June, we're not sure if they're going to be extending those protocols through July, or if they're going to change the protocols once the flights start arriving in July. My suggestion for now is that you pay very close attention to St. Lucia's website, because as we get closer to the dates where the U.S. carriers return, I am presuming that the government will be advising all of us, hoteliers and agents, et cetera, what the protocols are going to be. But for now, I can tell you we have to go by what's on their website now, which is stlucia.org, and there is a page specific to COVID guidelines. But I'm not 100% positive if those guidelines are subject to change once the flights start to return in July.
Sure, that's a fair answer. Okay, somebody's asking about a recording. They came in late. Yes, this is being recorded. We will send you a copy of the recording. It will also be available on our website, jacksfax.com, underneath the Advisor Resources tab. The resort map that you're showing here, is that available on your website?
It is, and it is available as a downloadable PDF. On Coconut Bay's website, there is a travel agent page, and under that, there's a section called Documents for Download, and the map is available there.
All right, perfect. Asking a question about the fitness center, if it's included in the cost?
Fitness center is included for both resorts. However, we are not 100% sure if our fitness center will be open with the reopen protocols. We are hopeful it will be reopened because we have already put in all of the sanitization procedures, all of the restocking procedures and such, but the island has not yet told us if they will allow resort fitness centers to be open, but under normal circumstances, it is absolutely available and included.
Sure, perfect. Okay, in order to benefit from the travel agent cash reward incentive, does the reservation have to be made through your website or can it be made through a partner tour operator?
The reservations can be made through any of your preferred tour operators. You just have to register the bookings to get that reward. So for Serenity, again, it's $300 to $500 depending on room category. And for Coconut Bay, it's up to $250. You can book that through whoever your preferred tour operator is. You just have to register the bookings on either of the two websites.
Okay. I think you may have answered this, but let me ask anyway. Are there certain times of year for the agent rates?
The agent rates that's available right now for Coconut Bay, we do not have agent rates for Serenity because Serenity is only 36 suites. But the agent rates that are available right now at the $99 and $159 for Coconut Bay are valid for travel through December 20th. You just have to complete the form on our website and submit that.
Okay. Back to the rewards. How long do you have to register your booking after it's booked? Is there a certain time limit that it has to be registered after booking?
You just want to register the booking before your clients travel because the reward is not approved until after they travel. So if you make that booking today, but this is valid for bookings through July 31. For this promotion, you want to make sure you register them prior to July 31, but it doesn't matter when they travel.
Okay.
So that's the most important thing.
Okay. Somebody's asking if the slides, your slide or your presentation is available. I guess they're wondering if they can use it.
I don't have the presentation in a format without the trade details. However, if you would like to reach out to me directly, I would be glad to get you that information. The videos are really what's best to use, and those are readily available on our YouTube channel.
Great, thank you. Can concierge rooms in the splash section be requested next to one another? What is the best way to make this request?
Concierge rooms can be requested as close by, but we do not guarantee that, especially during high occupancy. However, things are different now, so I would imagine that it should not be a problem.
Okay. And that was a question about the cabanas. We addressed that. Let's see. Can kids visit the spa?
Kids are welcome in the spa as long as they are accompanied by an adult. We do have a kids spa treatment menu that we tend to use exclusively when we have high occupancy kids, so Christmas, Easter, and summer. The rest of the year, they have to enter the spa with an adult.
Okay, great. Someone's asking if they take screenshots of your presentation, can they use them on their social media platforms?
Absolutely.
Great.
We would be glad to have you share our details. And again, you are welcome to use any of the photos and videos that we have on our social channels, you are welcome to use that on your social channels as well.
Okay, great. A couple questions regarding dining. The first one is, will there be buffets during the COVID, what's going on with COVID? And the second is, do the restaurants require reservations?
Our restaurants do require reservations, and in answer to your question about the buffet, so our main restaurant at Coconut Bay is Coconut Walk, which was a buffet restaurant. It will operate when we reopen. However, the protocols will require that the service in the restaurant, it will not be self-serve. So while it is a buffet with individual stations, the guests will not be able to serve themselves. Our staff will be serving them instead. So, what we have advised our staff, and we do have a COVID page on our website, and that we will continue to update as protocols change and protocols, improve. But our restaurants will look a little bit different when we reopen. We will have a lot less seats in the restaurant due to social distancing. Our buffet will not operate as a buffet. Our staff will serve. Our 2 outdoor themed dinners, again, the guests will not be able to self-serve. All meals will either be pre-plated or served. So it will look a little bit different to abide by the new protocols and the new guidelines, but they will still be able to enjoy, all the different meals at our restaurants.
Great. Okay, a couple questions about getting around the resorts. One of the questions is, how do you get around the resorts? And the second is there cart transfer service from Serenity to the beach?
Absolutely. So guests of Serenity, because it is a luxury experience, they really don't have to walk anywhere. They have a butler cell phone, and when they're ready to, if they choose to go to the spa and not have the spa come to them, then they call their butler, and their butler takes them by golf cart to the spa. For their private oceanfront cabana service, and let me take you back to the map slide, their butler will pick them up in their suite and take them via golf cart to their very own oceanfront beach cabana, which is reserved with their name on it. So Serenity guests don't have to lift a finger, they don't have to walk, they don't have to do anything because their butler takes care of that for them. As far as Coconut Bay goes, because Coconut Bay is alongside the beach, guests simply, walk from point A to point B.
Okay, great. Couple more questions here. Are the agent rates per night or per stay total?
Those agent rates of the $99 and the $159, that is per night.
It's per night, great, okay. And to get the extra cash bonus, do the bookings have to be over 7 nights?
The bookings have to be 7 nights or longer.
Okay, yep. Okay, let's see. For 6 people and 2-bedroom connecting, how is that formatted by numbers for adults and children? Is there a certain amount that they can accommodate? I guess so. How many people per room?
Resort Reservations addresses that with the clients or with the tour operator by request.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's 3 adults and 3 kids, and sometimes it's 4 adults and 2 kids, and something,
Sure.
The configurations vary. So, and then you just want to keep in mind, we've got our base room rate for the 2-bedroom, and then the base room rate is based on double occupancy, and then depending on the number of children, it adds up after that. So they just want to make sure either you, the agent, check with Resort Reservations as to how we do that, or check with your tour operator, and the tour operator will confirm that with us directly.
Okay, great. Question regarding Serenity. Will guests be able to pre-schedule their inclusions?
They can do that. We have a butler pre-arrival form that's located on our website, and we highly encourage, if not the agent, to complete that butler pre-arrival form on behalf of their clients. Then we encourage the agent to encourage the client to fill out the butler pre-arrival form, because that tells us, especially if they're staying 7 nights and they get all of the Grand Romance package inclusions, We highly encourage that they do that within, 5 to 7 days prior to arrival so that they can tell us what they like to drink, what they're celebrating, if they're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary. And then, if they are staying the 7 nights and they get the Grand Romance package inclusions, they can tell us in that pre-arrival form, we want to do the private tour on this day and we want to do the spa treatment on this day. Also, one thing that we do for Serenity guests, especially for our travel advisor partners, is if you tell us you've got Mr. and Mrs. Smith coming on their honeymoon and let us know within 5 to 7 days of arrival, we will gladly put a bottle of bubbly in the room from you, the agent, if you give us notice.
Terrific. Couple other questions regarding pre-booking. Can dinner reservations be made prior to arrival, and can cabanas be pre-booked?
Unfortunately, dinner reservations cannot be done prior to arrival, especially now with the new COVID protocols, because we are having to restrict seating in each of our restaurants, and we are having to redo the operations of the restaurants in terms of number of guests, so that needs to be done upon arrival. Beach cabanas also need to be reserved upon arrival with the butler.
Okay, great. Here's a question. Is the water shallow enough to walk to the Maria Islands Nature Reserve?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
The map is a little bit deceiving because it does make them look close, and they are close when you are looking at them from our beach, but it's a nice long swim.
Okay.
And so there is an organization in St. Lucia that will take guests to the Maria Islands on tours. That was supposed to have started happening, around Easter time this year. Of course, due to COVID, we were closed and the island was closed. So I'm not really sure if or when that tour will resume to the Maria Islands, but there were tours planned to take guests over. But no, you cannot walk, and it'd be a really, really long swim.
Fair enough.
But that's a good question. Thank you.
I believe you mentioned this in your presentation, but somebody's asking, is there a travel agent page on your website?
There is.
That's what I thought. Okay, great.
And you can find it in the footer of Coconut Bay's website and in the footer of Serenity's website as well.
Okay.
And that has all the documents you need. It also has our brochures that are available for download as well. And it has the travel agent night request form is on there that you can download. The commission request form is on there that you can download as well.
Great. Okay. For the foreseeable future, will guests have to wear face masks while walking around the property?
They will have to wear face masks when they are inside of the 6 feet.
Okay.
If they are on the beach on their own and they are not 6 feet away from anyone, then it will not be required. So it will be required when they are within 6 feet of another person or a staff member. It will not be required if they are out on the beach on their own and they are more than 6 feet away from people. And that is the phase 1 protocol. So we don't know what phase 2 is going to look like yet.
Sure.
So again, I just want to encourage everyone to pay close attention to the St. Lucia website and to our own website because information is changing.
Okay. If somebody's staying at Serenity, they have a butler, will that butler reach out to the client prior to arrival to kind of customize their experience?
They will only if the guest submits the butler pre-arrival form. If they do not submit the butler pre-arrival form, then they will meet their butler upon arrival.
All right. And can an agent using agent rates bring children?
That's a good question. That at this moment I do not have the answer to. It's rare that someone stumps me, but you just did. So I would presume for now that because these agent rates are new with the 99 and the 159, and that's based on double occupancy, you can add a child and you would pay the child rate.
Okay.
Our regular child rates, which are on our website.
All right, that makes sense. Great. Well, I think that's going to wrap up all the questions.
Well, that's fantastic, and we finished right at 1 hour. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to join us today. We greatly appreciate your support and your patience and your optimism, And we look forward to taking really good care of you and your valued clients. And we are looking forward to St. Lucia opening and coming back to business. And if there's anything that we can do to help you close sales or improve sales or support you, please let us know, and we will be absolutely glad to do so. And again, I've got our contact information here on the screen. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Natalia, and thank you, travel professionals, for joining us. Just a reminder, we will have future webinars, so please keep an eye out for those invitations. And for now, we will wrap things up. Everybody stay well, stay safe, and we will see you all soon. Thank you.
Have a great day. We look forward to welcoming you to our piece of paradise in St. Lucia.
All right, take care.
All right, bye-bye.